Right. හැමෝටම ආයුබෝවන් පුතා. අදත් අපි එහෙනම් maths revision class එකත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා. එතකොට අපි අද කතා කරන්නේ geometry paper 2 question session number 2. Right. Yesterday we discussed several questions and as detailed discussion. And today also we are discussing 5 questions with a detailed discussion about the theorem and related the background, right? So we will start the discussion. So I will firstly share the screen with you to see the question, right? See the first question. Right. So this is the question. So I will draw for you the sketch. In the interim, you can read the question. There is a circle, and here right. So PAQ is a tangent. PAQ is a tangent, and ABC, and here D and E. Right. Okay. So that is the question. Now you can read the question in the cyclic quadrilateral ABCD. ABCD. Yes. Shown in the figure, DAB equal 45. DAB. So DAB, we have the B. Yes, DAB equal 45. So that is 45. And ADC equal 45. ADC, that is also 45. Okay. Then the straight line drawn from P perpendicular to AD. Right. The straight line drawn from D perpendicular to AD. Right. එතකොට AD ට perpendicular වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. මෙතන 90 degree කියන එක දාගන්න ඕනේ. Perpendicular means they are creating 90 degree. Right. To AD meets the circle at point E. That is fine. The line PQ is the tangent drawn to the circle at A. Yes, that is fine. This is a tangent. Prove that CE is a diameter. C is a diameter of the circle, and that is parallel to the tangent PAQ. Right. First part we will check. So what is the first part? Yes. See the first part. So they are asking to prove this EC as a diameter. So EC to be as a diameter. So how to prove that EC is a diameter? This is a straight line, huh? Right? Yes. So you know that if it is a diameter, yesterday also we did the equation. If CE is a diameter, then we can say that the angle subtend from the diameter on the sector, right, is 90 degree, right? So if we can prove that From this diameter, what is the angle subtend on the sector? This is the angle. So my plan is to prove that this angle is 90 degree. If that is 90 degree, so that should be a diameter because the 90 degree is subtended by only a diameter. Got it? Right. That is how you prove it. එකයි logic එක. ඒක තමයි අපේ ඔළුවේ වැඩ කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒතර අපි ඒක ඔස්සේ තමයි දැන් හිතන්නේ. එහෙනම් මෙහා 90 කරගන්න තමයි අපි ගානේදී අපේ අරමුණ වෙන්නේ. Right. දැන් අපි මේකේ පේන දේවල් ටික ලකුණු කරගෙන යමු. එතකොට අපිට ගානට ගොඩ දා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. So now then we will write, right, as I mentioned yesterday. Now see there, this is 90 degree and this is 45 degree. So you can find out this part because that is a triangle. So they add up to 180. So this is 90, 45 means that shall be 45 degree. That is 45. Okay, that is 45. What is the theorem behind that? These angles in a triangle, interior angles add up to 180. Fine. So now you can see that this is a cyclic quadrilateral, right? Then its opposite angles add up to 180. So this is 45. And here you can see the total angle shall be the balance from the 180. Because you know that the sum of these 45 and these two shall be 180. So you can subtract from 180 that 45. Then that should be the 135. The whole part is 135. Then from 135, subtract this 45, right? Then what is the answer? That shall be the 90 degree. The path. So here that is perpendicular given, so 90 degree and 45 given. Then using this small triangle, I can find out the balance is small here is 45 degree. Okay. Now you can see ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So this is the opposite angle. These two sum is equal 180. That is a theorem under the cyclic quadrilateral. So this is 45 mean this is 180 subtract 45. That gives you 135. That is the sum of these two parts. But this is a small part is 45. So from 135 subtract 45, then that is 90. So my understanding is if it is a diameter, then the subtend angle shall be the 90 degrees. So I proved it. So now we have to write it into the correct order with reasoning. Right. First clear the path and get the answer. Now the writing. Right. So now I will move forward with these steps. See there. බලන්න ලකුණු 10 පුතා. 10න් දැන් මේක ප්‍රූව් කරනකොට ලකුණු 6 7ක් මෙilla. මහ ලොකු දෙයක් මේ ගානේ තියනවද? නෑ. තීරම් 2ක් 3ක් 4ක් තමයි යූස් වෙන්නේ. ඒකට අපි කන්ක්ලූෂන් එක හොඳට අහන්න. දැන් මේ පාර්ට් එකට හිටපු නැති ළමයි මම රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් ආයෙ දාන්නම්. මේ රෙකෝඩින්ග්ස් දෙක අහලා තීරි ටික හොඳට අප්ඩේට් කරගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඒක ගණන් වලට යොදවන්න. තීරි විතරක් ඉරව් වගේ ඔළුවේ දාගෙන හිටියට ගණන් හදන්න බෑ. ඒකට ඒක ඔළුවේ දාගෙන ගණන් වලට යෙදෙන්න ඕනේ. අඩුම ගානේ මේ දවස් දෙක තුනේ තව ජියොමෙට්‍රි ගණන් 5ක් අරගෙන හදන්න. right. එතකොට මේක හොඳට පොලිෂ් වෙනවා. මේකට මම කියන්නේ ඇබ්බැහි වෙනවා මේකට හදන්න පුරුදු වුණොත්. නිසා හැමෝම මේක ආසාවෙන් කරන්න. Right. So now I will take the way of writing. එතකොට මතක තියාගන්න අපිට ඊළඟ දවසේ කියන්නේ අපි හෙට නෙමෙයි හෙට නැහැ හෙට මගේ අනිත් ඔන්ලයින් ක්ලාසස් ටික යනවා අනිත් ග්‍රේඩ් වලට රැ වෙනකම් ඒ නිසා හෙට නැත්te අපි ෂෙඩියුල් එකේ හෙට දවස් කොහොම දාලා තිබ්බේ නැහැ තියෙන්නේ අනිද්දා වෙන්ස්ඩේ එතකොට වෙන්ස්ඩේ අපි distance time graph එක ඩිස්කස් කරන්නේ මතක තියාගන්න distance time graph එකක් මේ පාර එන්න පුළුවන් කියලා මට හිතුණා සමහර විටක එකක් එන්නත් පුළුවන් ඒ නිසා ඒක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරමු ඒකේ විවිධ distance time graph සහ එන්න ඒකේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අහන කොටස් ටික ඩිස්කස් කරනවා එතකොට ඒ සෙෂන් එක යන්නේ බදාදා බලන්න ෂෙඩියුල් එක ෆ්ලයි එක ඒකේ විස්තර තියෙනවා හරි මේ ඊට පස්සේ අපි ඩිස්කස් කරනවා ෂෙඩියුල් එක ඇරියට හිස්ටෝග්‍රෑම් එක සහ cumulative frequency curve. So ඒවත් සමහර ළමයින්ට doubts තියෙන parts ඒකට ඒ ටික ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. ඊට අමතරව අපි දැන් අර තීරිය අපු ළමයින්ටත් ආය අහුවෙන්න මැට්‍රික්ස් පාඩම මම කරනවා විභාගෙට කලින්. සමහර කියනවා මැට්‍රික්ස් එකේ ඉන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. හැබැයි උනාට ඒ පාර්ට් එකත් මම ස්ථිරවම කරලා දානවා. එතකොට ටෝටලි ඒ ටික ඩන් වෙනවා. right. හරි එහෙනම් අපි දැන් ලියන හැටි බලමු මේකේ. right. So I can put a letter here because it is not indicated, right? I write it as M. So now you write, consider AMB triangle. Then you write, this is not known, right? So ABM plus 45 degree plus 90 degree equal 180, right? What is the reason? The angles of a triangle. But the idea is there, right? So now you can subject ABM equal, subtract there 45 degree. All right, now it is marked. Then you see that consider ABCD cyclic quadrilateral. Then you can say that the ABC angle plus ADC angle equal 180 degrees, right? You can just write opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Right, then you can write further ABC plus ADC given 45 equal 180. Then from ABC, you can subject ABC as 180, subtract 45 equal 135. So now you can write ABC angle equal ABM plus MBC. උදර බලන්න මේ වචනත් එක්ක රූප සටහන උදර වල බලන්න මම මේ ලියන එක පැහැදිලිනේ. මේ දෙකේ එකතුව තමයි the sum of these two creates the ABC. Then I can put the value for ABC 135 and ABM is known as 45 degree plus MBC. Right, now I can subject MBC equal 90 degree, just subtract this one. So now you write MBC is subtended by the CE and it is equal 90 degree. Therefore, CE is a diameter. Why? From the diameter only, the angle subtend on the sector becomes 90 degree. Right. So that is the logic. බලන්න පොඩි concept එකයි තිබ්බ ලියද්දි නිකන් ගාන වැවිලා පේනවා නැත්නම් ඉතින් ලකුණු දෙන්නත් බෑනේ ලකුණු 10ක්. Right. But the path and the results and the theorem you used are very simple. Right. What are the two theorems you use? The triangle sum is 180 and the cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles are 180. The sum is 180, like supplementary. Okay, not කරගන්න. දැන් diameter එකක් වුණානේ. දැන් ඊළඟ part එකට මේ results එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න. It is proved, so we can use the proved results for the below parts. We cannot use for the above part. Now it is proved. Now you can see that is as a diameter. Then mark the informations getting as CE diameter. Okay, right. So the next part, what they are asking, prove that C is a diameter and it is parallel to the PAQ. Yesterday also we proved a parallel case, right? PAQ parallel to CE. So as I mentioned, parallel means within the parallel line, take alternate angles and make equal. Take two alternate angles and make equal, right? If the two alternate equal means they are parallel. Or two corresponding angles are equal means they are parallel. Or the sum of two allied angles are 180, they are parallel. So out of these conditions, you can show that is a two parallel line, right? මතක තියාගන්න. එහෙනම් alternate එකක් බලන්නකො මේ දෙන්න අහුවෙන. Right, PAQ is the tangent, right? See there, PAQ is a tangent and here the diameter. So what is the Z shape angle? Now you can see this is a Z shape between that. So if you can prove that this is and this is equal, whatever value they are equal, but they are alternate angles, then that the line should be parallel. Okay, now I will check now here. There are a lot of way. So here you found that, see here, this is 45 degree. Okay, when you see a tangent in the question paper 2, always the alternate sector angle theorem is applicable, right? Me tangent දැකපු ගමන් ওই theorem එක තියෙනවා. So this is the tangent, see there, and this is the chord. AE is a chord, so the angle between chord and tangent is this one, that is equal to the alternate sector angle. So what is the alternate sector? So that is the chord. From here the subtend angle there. මේ chord එකේ දිගරවලින්ම පටන් අරන් මෙන්න මෙතන හදලා කියනවා 45 වලට equal. So this 45 equal here, right? So now you can mark this is 45 degree. What is the theorem? The alternate sector angle theorem. So if this is 45, this become 45. Okay. Further now you can see that you found this is 135, right? 135, and you can see that ABCE is a cyclic quadrilateral. ABCE. Why? Therefore vertex lies on the circle. Okay, then the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are add up to 180. So if this is 135 totally, then that shall be 45. Why? The sum of the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are 180. Now you can see that this is 45, this is 45, but they are alternate angles. So if alternate angles equal means that line shall be parallel. Okay, right. හැදලිනේ ආපු පාර දොර ඔය පාරම දෙයන්නේ ගානට නේ තව පාරවල ඕන තරම් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. තමනුත් හදපු ක්‍රමේ සැටිස් නම් ඒක okay. Right. බොරු ක්‍රම වලට කරන්න බෑ හැබැයි ඈ. Right. එහෙනම් ඒක පැහැදිලි. So now we will write the way we got the answer. Right. This is fine. So I share the recording with you. No problem. You can now understand and listen carefully. Later on, if you need, you can do it. Right. මතක තියාගන්න පුතා මේක දැන් පොතක පිටපත් කරනවට වඩා මම දන්නවා ඔක පිටපත් කරා කියලා ඔක ආයේ විභාගෙට කලින් බලන ළමයි ගොඩක් අඩුයි. දැන් ඔළුවට දාගන්නේ යන පාත් එක. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ සෙෂන් එකේදී ගේන් කරගන්න. මං හිතන විදිය කොහොමද? ගානට ගියේ කොහොමද? ඒක තමයි වැදගත්ම දේ. හරි. දැන් මං කිව්වේ මං ඩයමීටර් එක කියලා ප්‍රූව් කරන්න යන්නේ ඩයමීටර් එකකින් 90 හදන්න ඕනේ සෙක්ටර් එකේ. ඒතර මම චෙක් කරනවා කොහෙද ඩයමීටර් එකකින් හදලා තියෙන ඇන්ගල් එක. මෙතන එයා 90 කරන එකයි මං අරමුණ. right. ඒ කියන්නේ මං කිව්වේ හැම වෙලෙම පාත් එක ක්ලියර් කරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. right. පාත් එක ක්ලියර් නැතුව වචනයක්වත් ලියන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොටයි අපිට ජියොමෙට්‍රි එක අවුල් යන්නේ. right. okay. Now I will show you how to write this part. The second part, how to prove the parallel condition. Right, I write here PAE. ඔයාලා බලන්නේ angle එක රූපෙත් එක්ක PAE angle equal ABE angle. The reason equal 45 degree. Right, the reason the alternate sector angle theorem. Alternate sector angle theorem in tangent. Sector angle theorem in tangent. Right, so that is fine. Okay, now you can say that ABC angle plus AEC angle equal 180. What is the reason? ABCE cyclic quadrilateral and their opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. එකත් ලියනවා. ABC is cyclic quadrilateral and opposite angles are supplementary. Right, that is why the sum become 180. So ABC is found as 135, right, plus AEC equal 180. Then you can subject AEC angle, that is 180 subtract 135. So that gives you 45 degree. Okay, now you say that therefore APAE equal AEB equal 45 degree, right? But they are alternate angles. But they are alternate angles. Therefore, PA parallel to PA parallel, PA parallel CE. On a 10 marks. බලන්න 10 mark question එකක්. ඒ නිසා මං හිතන්නේ ඇත්තටම ළමයෙකුට හොඳට මේ geometry ඉගෙන ගන්න මේ ගාන අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම හදන්න. අමාරු නෑ. පාත් එක clear කරගන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලම ගානට යන්න. Right, so the one is done. Right, now we are moving to the question number 2. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් chat එකට දාන්න මොනවා හරි ගැටලු තියෙනවා නම් right, one is done. So now we are moving to the question number 2. The may path you may have the different path, right? So now I will share the screen with you so you can see the question. Right, question number 2. So that is a triangle related question. Previously, circle geometry, circle related question. That is how the combination normally, right? Right, as I mentioned yesterday, I gave a conclusion how to draw the sketch and how to choose the page and how to mark the information, and you have to read the question very well. Right, these being discussed yesterday. Those who didn't participate, you can see to the yesterday recording and understand the concepts. ABC is a triangle, and here YQ given, and here we have XP. Right. See there. Now read the question and mark the additional information into the sketch. In the given figure, ABC is a triangle that is fine. X and Y are 2 points on AB such that AX equal BY. See that. That is not marked here. AX equal BY. So you can mark how with the same sign. AX equal BY. Moreover, P is a point on AC such that XP parallel BC. XP parallel. So mark that parallel. XP parallel BC. And Q is a point BC such that YQ parallel AC. YQ is this one parallel AC, right? That is parallel AC. So that is the parallel. The other down. Okay, YQ parallel AC. Copy the given information to your answer script and indicate the above information on it. Show that triangle AXP congruent with BYQ. Right. First part, we have to prove that both triangles are congruent triangles. See there. This triangle and this triangle. Congruency cut. Before doing the congruency, see whether you can congruent it without writing anything. You can mark here. This angle equal this angle. What is the reason? Right, see there, this XYQ parallel AC. Then these are called the corresponding angles. They are equal. Further, you can see that these two lines parallel, then this angle equal this angle. Why? XP parallel BC. Therefore, they are the corresponding angles. Now you can see two angles and one side, two angles and one side. So what the case would be refer angle side, but you have to check whether the side is corresponding or not. Otherwise, you cannot congruent. Side, imagine this side would be here and this side would be there. Although side is same, they are not the corresponding side. So as I mentioned, my left hand shall be to the other one's left hand. On my one left hand, other one right hand, hand is same, but left to right, that is not the corresponding. Right, now that is corresponding. Why? That is front to this angle and here also front to that angle, same angle. Okay, that is fine. Now I write the conditions and prove with these two triangle. So how you write the congruency? See there, I write consider AXP triangle and here YBQ triangle, YBQ triangle. Okay, now write the component AXP first, then you have to write these conditions, these items. So I write now AXP angle equal YBQ angle. What is the reason? These two XP parallel BC, therefore alternate angles or corresponding angles. Corresponding angle. So don't write just corresponding angles. Why? All the times we have the corresponding angles, but they are same only with if the line is parallel. So you have to write this parallel. This is parallel, then corresponding angles. Right now I write XAP angle equal BYQ angle. So they are the corresponding angle, but YQ parallel AC. So YQ parallel AC, then that is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Then you can write the sides AX equal BY, that is given. That is given in the equation. Okay. Now the three components being right, then you can ask written. So AXP triangle congruent with YBQ triangle. You have to specify the case, right? Angle, sides. So that is the case. So part one is done. We congruent the two triangles. Okay, that is how. So now we move to the next part. Draw the straight line PQN. Draw the straight line PQN. We have to draw it. Draw the straight line PQN. Show that PQ parallel AB. Then PQ parallel AB කියලා prove කරන්න යන්නේ. Right. දැන් එකක් කල්පනා කරන්න ඕනේ. Congruent කරන්නේ නිකන් නෙමෙයි පුතා. Congruent කරවන්නේ ගානේ මේ result එක ඊළඟ කොටස් වලට බොහෝ දුරට apply කරවන්න. ගොඩාක් question වල එකයි. Right? Flow එකක් තියෙනවා ගානට හදලා මේකෙන් මේකට පයින්න පුළුවන් මේකෙන් මේකට පයින්න පුළුවන්. ඒ flow එක ඔළුවට දාගන්න. ඒතර අලුතෙන්ම ආයි හිතන්න ඕනේ නෑ. මෙතන ඉඳලා හිතන්න congruent කරාට පස්සේ මොකක්ද outcome එක? Their corresponding sides, corresponding angles are equal. So what I can say now, this is these two being congruent, then I can say that this side length like YQ equal, the corresponding side is AP. Now see there. What is that? Now consider YQPA quadrilateral. We cannot say that is a parallelogram yet. Quadrilaterals, the opposite YQ parallel AP. How it's parallel, it is given. These two sides parallel. Right? As well as now we proved YQ equal in lengthwise to the AP. They are equal in length and parallel. So one couple is parallel and equal. Then that is a parallelogram. What is a parallelogram? YQPA is a parallelogram. Then in the parallelogram, this side is parallel, this side. Now, go on the parallel above QA, we proved YQPA as a parallelogram, which under which conditions opposite one pair is equal and parallel. Then we can show that. Okay, that is my argument. So now you write this one clearly. YQ equal EP. What is the reason? The corresponding sides of above congruent triangle. Above congruent triangle in part 1. Congruent triangle. Or triangle. Then the other one is QY parallel, right? PA, that is given in the question. Therefore, YQ PA is a parallelogram. The reason one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. බලන්න හරි ලස්සනට පිළිවෙලට ලියන්න ආයි ලකුණු අඩු වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right, now that is a parallelogram. Therefore, right, YA parallel QP. What is the reason? Opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. Opposite sides of a parallelogram. Then parallelogram එක කියලා prove කරානේ. එහෙනම් දැන් ඒකේ features අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්. Parallelogram are parallel. නැත්නම් කෙලින්ම parallelogram එකක් කියපු සැනින් ඒකේ නවලුව. Right. So the opposite sides of parallelograms are parallel. Right. So that is the condition. First one, the parallel, to prove the parallel. All right. That is the part 2. We have part 3 also. Right. Part 3, the line PX and QY produced meet at D. PX and QY produced meet at D. Right. Now we proved that this is parallel. Right. Now you can take these informations. හරිද මං කිව්වේ flow එක බලන්න. මේක පාවිච්චි කරා මෙතෙන්ට. දැන් මෙතනදී අපි prove කරා these two sides are parallel. So use that result to the second part. ලස්සන flow එකක් එන්නේ. Always see that flow in the geometric equations. First part relate to the second relate to the third, the first three relate to the fourth, likewise. So now no need to think at the equations from the beginning. Now you can think from the part 3 to part 4, how you reach the answer. Okay? Right. මේක පැහැදිලි වුණා නම් ඇති මේක ආයෙ මේක පිටපත් කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. Right? ඔලුවට දාගන්න ක්‍රමේ. ඔලුවට දාගෙන ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න ගණන් 3-4ක්වත් තනියම ඔට්ටු වෙන්න. Right. මං කිව්වේ ඒකයි සමහර ගණන් එකපාරම පේන්නේ නැහැ. මට උනත් මං කිව්වේ එකපාර පේන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි අද කාලේ අවස්ථාවකට ළමයි මොකද කරන්නේ? එකපාර පේන්නේ නැත්නම් ගාන අතාරිනවා. තමන් සෝසාහින් ගානක් හදන්න පෙළඹෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right. මං කිව්වේ ඉස්සර අපි සමහර ගණන් දවස් දෙක කල්පනා කරනවා. හැබැයි ඒ කල්පනා කරලත් උත්තරේ නැතුවම අපි අතෑරියේ නෑ ගාන. ආයෙ පොඩි වෙලාවකින් බලන්න වෙනස් විදියට ගාන දිහා එතකොට පේනවා. පේන්නේ නැති දේවල්. Right. ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ geometric equation එක. නිතර ඒක එකම ඔට්ටු වෙන්න ඕනේ අතාරින්න එපා ගාන. Right. exam එකේදී බැලපු ගමන් එන්නේ නෑ උත්තරේ. Right. ඒක එක ඔට්ටු වෙන්න විනාඩි මං ඒකනේ කිව්වේ විනාඩි 18ක් ලැබෙනවනේ එක ගානකට. විනාඩි 10ක් එක ගානක් දිහා බලාගෙන හිටියත් ජියොමෙට්‍රි පාඩු නෑ. මේ මොකද මේක ක්ලික් වුණු ගමන් ලියාගෙන යන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? ලියන්න වෙලාව යන්නේ නැහැ පාත් එක ක්ලික් වුණා. ඒ නිසා ගාන අතාරින්න එපා කොයි වෙලාවකවත් ඔට්ටු වෙන්න. සමහර වෙලාවට අවසාන පාර්ට් එක දෙක බැරි වුණත් මුල ටික ලේසියෙන්ම හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. flow එක අඳුර ගන්න. Okay, now that is fine. They are saying that this side is produced. The line PX and QY produced meet at D. So we are produce kernel meet at D. Right. This is produced and this is produced. So they meet at D. Right. If dx equal xp, dx equal right xp make a equal නම් එයා අපිට කියනවා show that xy equal right? Half of PQ, right? ඔය වගේ length අතර relationship එකක් දකින්නකොටම when you see a relationship between length, you will feel that, and in a triangle and parallel conditions given, now you feel that the midpoint theorem would be applicable, right? Then now you can see that in the DQP triangle, one side midpoint is given, this side midpoint is given, and a line is drawn parallel to the other side. Then what is applicable here? Midpoint theorem or converse of midpoint theorem? මොකක්ද ආන්සර් එක පුතා? මේක apply වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද firstly? Midpoint theorem or converse of it? It's applied the converse of midpoint theorem. Why? Only one side midpoint given and parallelly drawn to the other side. Then what happened? This DQ is bisected. So that is the outcome of the midpoint converse of the midpoint theorem. Right now you can say that PDQ, consider, right? Consider PDQ triangle. So you can write there. So DX equal XP, that is the midpoint, right? Given, right? Then YX parallelly drawn to the QP, that is also proved. Make a proof karapi, make a sadhani proof kara. So this is given, this is proved, right? Therefore, you can say that dy equal YQ. Min mekai outcome maker, right? The third side is bisected. That is the converse of midpoint theorem. Not the midpoint theorem. First apply the converse of midpoint theorem. Right? Midpoint theorem. And I seldom apply the converse of the midpoint theorem. From one side midpoint drawn parallel to the other side, then the third side is bisected. So therefore, dy equal YQ. Now, this part is equal to this part. Now you can apply the midpoint theorem. Why? Now two midpoints is found, drawn parallelly, right, to the other sides. Then you can apply the midpoint theorem. Therefore, you can say that YX equal half of QP, right? මොකද්ද then reason එක midpoint theorem. Theorem එක ලියන්න ඕනේ midpoint theorem ලියුවම ඇති, right? So here is specialty. First apply the converse, secondly apply the midpoint. Okay, that's it. බලන්නේ method එක ගත්ත. Right. See the method you approach, right? That would be the most important part. Note කරගන්න. Right. Now we move to the third question. So that is, we discussed the second question. Now you can see that this is a circle geometry new question. Right, third one. See there, circle is given. Right, and the COB is the diameter, O is the center. And here a tangent, two tangents being drawn from an external point that is known, because we can draw two tangents from an external point to the circle. right? So PA, and here E is there, and here B and F there. Okay, now mark the additional informations given in the diagram, right? Read the diagram. As shown in the figure, PAE and PBF are the two tangents, that is fine, to the circle with center O drawn at the points A and B on the circle. BC is a diameter, yes, that means O is the center and given it. Copy this information to the answer script, and first one, join OA. So first you can join OA. Yes, I joined it, OA. Then and show that OAPB is a cyclic quadrilateral. බලන්න ලකුණු 10 ගාණක් මේ. right, මේක මගේ මතක විදිහට exam question එකක්. ඒතර මේ ලකුණු 10 part එකට බලන්න පොඩිම පොඩි දෙයයි තියෙන්නේ. right. So to prove a quadrilateral as cyclic quadrilateral, as I mentioned, yes. Yes, I will share the recording today, no problem. But be live in the session, that would be important. Okay. So to prove a quadrilateral as a cyclic quadrilateral, two options only. So what are the two options? Right, opposite and take opposite angles, opposite two angles, and say that their sum is 180. So if it is 180, that should be a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. The other way, exterior angle, any exterior angle of the quadrilateral is equal to interior opposite. Then that is a cyclic quadrilateral. So we will check. Now the tangent knowledge is important. So EAP is a tangent to the circle, and then OA is a radius. Now you can feel that the tangent and the radius, they are perpendicular each other. Radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of tangent. Right. So that is 90-degree mark always. When you see a tangent and radius, right, make 90-degree. And here also you can see a tangent, and here radius make 90-degree. Okay, fine. Now you can see that that is 90, that is 90, but they are opposite angles of a quadrilateral, then they are adding to 180. If the opposite sum is supplementary, that means they are cyclic quadrilateral. So now you write the way, right? How you write that? You write OAP angle equal 90-degree. Reason, OA perpendicular to the tangent, to the EAP tangent. ඒක theorem එකක්. එයා perpendicular වෙනවා, radius එක perpendicular වෙනවා tangent එකට at the point of tangent. Then you can further write OBP angle equal 90-degree. Here OB is perpendicular to the FBP tangent. FBP tangent. Right. So you can add the left hand side and right hand side separately. So OAP plus OBP equal 90 plus 90. Right. That is the axioms actually. Right. You can add up these things, right? That is, it's not needed the reason for this one, just adding, right? If you further written, that is axioms. So the sum of these two equal 180 now. OAP plus OBP equal 180. So therefore, it is a cyclic quadrilateral. OBPA is a cyclic quadrilateral. What is the reason? Opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. They are adding to 180. Right. So that is done. Okay. Then we move to the next part. See the part 2. Join CA. Join CA. Yes, done. and AB, AB, yes, done. Then and OP, OP, done. And show that ACB equal this angle equal POB ට equal වෙනවා කියලා පෙන්නන්න. Right. අපි එනම් බලමු කරගන්න විදිය. Right. That is equal to this one. So I write this as X. Okay. I write this as X. So if I can prove that this is also X, that is fine. So now you can see the tangent theorem. There is a tangent theorem from the external point P to tangent drawn PE and PB. Right? From this tangent 2 points, the angle subtend on the center is this one. So the theorem says that when you connect the external point with the center, that angle subtend in the center is bisected. That is the tangent theorem. So this is X. If that's so, this is also X. Right? Why? The tangent theorem from the external point drawn, there are 3 outcomes. These 2 tangents are equal in length and the angle here bisected as well as the angle at the center bisected. So that are the 3 theorems. Okay. Right. Now if it is X, here also X. That is fine. And now you can see, then I will write these things. From BA, see there, from BA, the angle subtend on the center is 2x. From AB chord, angle subtend on the center is 2x. And from the same chord, AB, the angle subtend on the sector is half of that. Right. If it is 2x, that is x. Okay, so that's how you prove it. So what are the conditions? Now I will write it for you. Right. Right. Let P, so BOP angle equal x. Right. Then you can write AOP angle also x. What is the theorem? The tangent theorem. Tangent theorem. Tangent drawn from an external point. Then you can now write AOB equal to x plus x equal to x. Therefore, ACB equal half of AOB angle. The angle subtend on the sector, angle subtend on the sector, on the segment is half of the angle subtend on the center. Center එකකින් half එකක් segment එකේ. නැත්තම් අනිත් පැත්තට මෙයාගේ වගේ twice එකක් මෙතන. දැන් මෙයානේ අපි ගාව හිටියේ. එයා 2x නම් මෙයා x වෙනවා. එයාගෙන් half වෙනවා. බලන්න same code. AB center එකේ AB sector එකේ. Right. So therefore that is equal. Then ACB all equal half of 2x. That means x. Therefore we can say that ACB angle equal BOP angle. That is done. Okay, then we have the next part here. And EAC equal OAB. EAC is this one equal OAB. This part එකට කියලා අපිට පෙන්නන්න තියෙනවා. Right. එතකොට අපිට පුළුවන් මෙහෙම ඔන්න මම යන condition එක බලන්න. හොඳට බලාගෙන ඉන්න එක. Right. So this angle, now see the tangent. Tangent දකිනකොටම alternate sectangle theorem. That is the tangent and that is the chord. Between the chord and the tangent, the angle create equal. From this chord, the alternate sector, that is the alternate sector. On the alternate sector, the subtend angle. So I can make this angle See the shaded one? That is equal to that is the chord. From the chord, the angle subtend on the sector. That is alternate sector angle theorem. So these two equal. Okay. Now, but they are asking to equal this one to this. But you know that this is a triangle with same radius, right? So these two sides are equal. Why? They are same radius of a circle. Then these two sides equal, then this angle equal this angle. So these two equal. අනුපාතක. පැහැදිලි? Right. එහෙනම් අපි ටික ලියන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. ඔන්න බලන්න ලියන විදිය. See the way of writing it. ලියන විදිය හොඳට අල්ලගන්න. Right. So we can write EAC angle equal, right, CB. A angle, the reason alternate sector angle theorem. Right? Then you write OE equal OB. OAB. A angle equal OAB angle. What the reason? OB equal OA. Why the reason? Radius of the same circle. Radius of same circle. Right. Therefore, EAC equal OAB. මෙතන තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? Axioms. Axioms. Right. So that is done. පැහැදිලිනේ? මෙතනින් මෙහාට equal වුණා. ඊට පස්සේ මේ sides දෙක equal. Then these two angles are also equal. Note කරගන්න. Fine. Right. Now we will move to the fourth question. Right. උඩට අල්ලගන්න පුතා මේ theorem ටිකත් ආයි මතක් වෙනවා. Right. මොනවද අපි පාවිච්චි කරපු theorem කියලා මේකම නිසාම ගොඩ දා ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? මේ geometry හැමෝම අපහසු අය පිටපු නැති අය සහ ඉඳලත් තව ටිකක් පොලිෂ් මදි අය ආයි මේ sessions ටික බලලා ගණන් ටික try කරලා අලුතින් ගණන් දෙක තුනක් හදන්න. අලුතින් තමන්ම වෙහිසිලා ගණන් තුන හතරක්වත් හදන්න ඕනේ. නැත්තම් ඒත් ආයි මේක අමතක වෙලා යනවා සහ පොලිෂ් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? Right. Now we are moving to the question number 4. So I will share with you. Right, question number 4. See there, you can read it. Right, this is fine. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Here E. And here F, G, H. Right. හොඳට බලන්න. ABCD shown in the figure is a parallelogram. That is parallelogram. Then mark that two lines are parallel. At least parallelogram means opposite sides are parallel. Mark these informations. Then only you can see that is a parallelogram. That is fine. ABCD is shown in the parallelogram. Is the point on CD as shown in the figure. Moreover, the straight line CD has been produced to F such that DF equals CE. DF equal, now mark DF equals CE. That is fine. Okay. And AD produced the straight line through F drawn parallel to AD. AD to parallel with F and the Latina. So here these two lines parallel. If H parallel AD now. Meet BE produced at G and H respectively. Fine. Copy the given figure into your answer script and show that the triangle ADF and BCE are congruent. Right. So what is the things we have to prove? BAFD and EFD and BCE triangles are congruent. Yes, ADF and BCE congruent. Right. Then api balamu congruent karna vidiya. So two sides equal given. Then I can see that here this is a parallelogram, ABCD parallelogram. Then this side is equal to this side. Okay. This side is equal to the that side. Okay. Now two sides equal. Two sides equal means then this the balance sides may equal, then side. Or if you can equal one angle, but that angle, careful, two side and angle refer to a side angle side, then that angle shall be the intermediate angle. Then you are looking to this intermediate. Sides so that is the angle. Okay. Then that shall be equal to my idea, this angle only. Then only side angles as side refer. So now you know I can see this angle and this is equal to this. Why they are vertically opposite angle? See the diagram nicely. Then you can see that these two sides are parallel. Now you can see Z shape. See the Z shape. This one is the Z. Okay. Now this is equal to this Y. These two parallel, then alternate angles. Now eventually this angle equal this angle under the axioms, right? This is equal to this equal to this, then this equal to this. Nimal equal to Naina and Naina equal to Kamala, then Nimal equal to Kamala. Right, okay. That is also axioms. So now I clear my path. Then that kaneda mama clear karagan natu liand giya dekakkat. දැන් මට දැකපු ගමන් සයිඩ් දෙකක් හරි සයිඩ් දෙකක් හරි කියලා ලියලා බලන්න යන්නේ මගේ සම්පූර්ණම ගාන ක්ලියර් වුණා පළවෙනි කොටසම ඊට පස්සේ මම ලියන්නේ ඒ ක්‍රමයෙන් ෆලෝ කරන්න. Right, so I write consider FDA, right? AFD triangle and the other one BCE triangle. Then components, FD equal, right? EC. What is the reason given? Right. Then I can write intermediate එක අපි ලියන්න ඕනේ මැදට සාමාන්‍යයෙන්. ඒක අපි ලියන්නේ ඒක පැටලෙන කියලා අරමුණින් side, then angle and the side. Right. ඒ order එකම follow කරන්න. So angle now. Okay? Right. Corresponding angles. Corresponding. So which corresponding? මෙහෙම ගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මම මේ දැකපු පාත් එක corresponding තියෙනවා නම් ඒව ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මතක තියාගන්න මේ දෙක parallel කියලා දීලා නැහැ. මේ දෙන්න parallel කියලා දීලා තියනවද? මෙයයි parallel කියලා දීලා නැහැ. It is not given. දුර මෙයාට මෙයා equal කියලා ගන්න බෑ. මොකද මේ lines දෙක parallel කියලා දීලා නැහැ. එකයි case එක ඈ. නැත්නම් කෙනෙක් හිතනවා මෙයාට මෙයා corresponding කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? බෑ. මොකද මේ lines දෙක parallel වෙන්න ඕනේ එහෙනම්. Right. FD equal EC. Right. Then you can see that FDA equal GDE. What is the angle? What is the reason? Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. Right. Then you can say that GDE equal ECB angle, right? Alternate angle since DG parallel VC. Therefore, you can say that FTA angle equal ECB angle. මේක අපිට ඕනේ ඒක තමයි axioms වලින් වෙන්නේ එක. Axioms. Now, this is the first component. This is the second component. Here the prove how we got this equal. Right. Now, the third component is DA equal, right, BC. Why the reason? The opposite sides of the parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal in ABCD parallelogram. ABCD parallelogram. Therefore, you can say that AFD triangle congruent with BCE triangle. What is the case? Side angle side. Side angle side. And the first is done. Right. Then what's this? What they are saying? Give reasons why congruent. Give reasons why ABEF and ABEF and AGHF are parallelogram and why their areas are equal. Right. ඉස්සෙල්ලා අපි බලමු ඇයි යාලා parallelogram කියලා. First one ABES. See there, this is the parallelogram they are asking. දැන් අපි congruent කරානේ. Congruent කරේ නිකන් නෙවෙයි. මං කිව්වේ ඒකේ flow එක ගන්න ඊළඟ කොටසට. So we congruent these two triangles, then I can say their corresponding things are equal. Corresponding things are equal. Right. ABEF, how to prove that that is a parallelogram? Here these these opposite sides are parallel. කොහොමද අපි ඒක ගත්තේ? මේ sides දෙක parallel කියලා අපි ගාව දැන් තියෙනවා. If we can prove that these two sides parallel, right, then that is a parallelogram. මට පේන විදිය. දැන් අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් this angle is equal to this angle. Why the reason? These two now equal because they are the corresponding angles of a congruent triangle. Now, but they are corresponding angles. Right. So now we can say that A parallel BG. These two parallel. So these two parallel given first. We proved that these two parallel. Then that is a parallelogram. Sadly, the mere parallelogram එකක් වෙනවා. ඔන්න ඒක ලියන විදිය අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. CEB angle equal DFA angle, right? Congruent corresponding angles of congruent triangles, but they are alternate angles. Therefore, we can say that AF parallel BG BE. right? ඊළඟට අපි දන්නවා AB parallel FE that is given. එහෙනම් opposite sides are parallel, both couples are parallel. Therefore, AB EF is a parallelogram. That is done. එතකොට අනිත් එකටත් අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් ඒ විදිහටම right. මොකක්ද අනිත් එකට යන්න පුළුවන් reason එක බලන්න. These two lines parallel given FH parallel right EG that is given. ඊට පස්සේ මේ line එකට parallel වෙනවා. කොහොමද ඒක දැන් අපි prove කරා parallelogram එක නිසා. A parallel GH why the reason AB EF is a parallelogram. එයා parallelogram එක නිසා එයාගේ opposite sides parallelogram. එහෙනම් අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් therefore AGHF is a parallelogram. Right. Parallelogram එකක් වෙනවා. කොහොමද උනේ? මේ දෙන්න parallel data given. Right. These two parallel. Why? Now we proved this is a parallelogram. Then these two opposite sides of it, that is parallel. That is continuing here. Right. Then that is also parallel. Okay. They ask him why they are area equal. See the two parallelogram. Then I mark here. This is the other parallelogram. Now you can see that is the same base for this parallelogram as well as this parallelogram, having same base and they lies between same parallel lines. They lies between same parallel line and having same base. So what is the reason? Having same base and two parallelograms lies within the same parallel line. On a reason area equal when basic equal when they lies within the same parallel line. ඒක තමයි අවසාන එකට reason එක. Right. Okay. The question එක. Right. Now we are moving to the next question, last question. See the last question. That is also very important question. Right. See the question. So that is a circle given. And you can see PRT, PR, and that is extended to S. And here TP is the intersecting point. And Q, PQ and PR. And here is drawn. And this is being connected. Right. This is the arrangement. And see there, question, read the question. 3 points on the circle in the figure. PQ equal PR. PQ length equal PQ equal PR. That is fine. And the line QR produce S such that PQ equal RS. So that is also equal to RS. Okay. The line PS meet the circle at the point T. Show that PQR angle bisected by QT line. Then show that this one are. ඔන්න බලන්නකෝ bisect වෙනවා අපි ඊයේ ගානක් හැදුවා bisect වෙනවා කියන එක පෙන්නන්නේ කොහොමද? by the QT line, if the PQR is bisected means angle is equal being shared. These two parts of the angle is equal. If I prove that is X, here also X. That is how you show that is an angle bisected. So I prefer, I write here, this angle is as X. Make X විදියට දාගන්නවා. Right? දැන් අපි එක පාත් එක හදාගමු. ඒතර මගේ අරමුණ bisect එකක් පෙන්නන්නේ මේ කොටස් දෙක සමානයි කියලා පෙන්නන එක. Right? So I write X here. Now you can see later we write the reason. These two sides equal. Then this, if this is X, this is also X. Okay, why the two sides are equal of the triangle, isosceles triangle. Now you can see that this is X, this is X, this is the exterior value. So this triangle, exterior angle is this one, interior opposite sum. X plus X equal the exterior, that is 2X. Okay, that's the exterior angle theorem. Then see that PQR triangle, these two sides are equal. Then this 2X means here also totally 2X. Totally 2X. Total angle is 2X. Now you can see that by the TR, see the TR code. From the TR code, the angle subtend on the sector is X. Okay, from the TR, see they are the angle subtend here, what we call the same sector angle. So this part and this part are the same sector angle. So we marked it as X. So here also what? X. Now all together 2X was there. Now this is X mean the balance is also X. Now you can see that two parts are equal. Then that is the angle bisect. තේරුණානේ? ඒ වගේ කකදී අපි මේ වගේ අකුරක් අරගෙන x කියලා හඳුන්වලා දීලා අපි එක ගාන ලියාගෙන යමු. right. එනවන්න බලන්න ගාන ලියන විදිය. let R ST angle equal X. You then write R P T angle equal X. What is the reason? R is equal PR. Side සමාන නිසා. Then you write QRP angle equal X plus X. What is the theorem? Exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle theorem of triangle. Right. Then QRP angle equal X plus X means 2X. මෙයා 2x කියුවේ. මෙයා x උනා, ඒක නිසා මෙයාත් x උනා, the two sides equal. Now the sum becomes 2x, the exterior angle theorem. And then you can say that PQR angle also 2x. What is the reason? PR equal PQ. Two sides are equal, then the two angles are equal. If that is fun. Now you can say that TPR. උතර බලන්න. TPR means this angle equal TQR angle, right, equal X. What is the reason? Same sector angle. Same sector angles. Right. Therefore, you can say that PQT angle equal 2X minus X. That is also X. Now you can say that PQT angle equal TQR angle equal X. Therefore, PQR angle is bisected by line QT. By line QT. මේ කොටසට equal කරලා පෙන්නන්න bisect වෙනවා කිව්වොත්. Right. Angles දෙක equal. That is done. Then show that PT equal TR. PT equal TR. Sides දෙකක් equal කරන්න කිව්වොත් උත්තම ක්‍රමයක් තමයි ඒ දෙන්නගේ front angles දෙක equal කරවන්න. Right. Now you can see that PT equal TR they are asking. Now my argument is if this is X, I need to prove this is also X. If those two angles equal means opposite sides are equal. Then කල්පනා කරන්න බලන්න එයා කීයද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Right. මෙතනින් පේනවා කෙලින්ම. See there PT is the code. PT code. PT is the code. From the code, the angle subtend on the sector is X now, this part. So same code, the angle subtend on the sector is X. They are the same sector angle. So now you can write PQ. T angle equal PR. T angle equal X. What is the reason? Same sector angle. Same sector angles. Right. So now you write, therefore PT. Now you can write P R T angle equal TP R angle equal X. Therefore PT equal TR, right? Angles දෙක සමාන නිසා PTR PT equal TR. Right. හරි. පැහැදිලිද හැමෝටම? Right. ඒකට අපි ඔන්න geometry session එක සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම complete කරා. theory ටික හරියටම discuss කරා A-Z. ඊට පස්සේ අපි සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම major questions 11ක් විතර 12ක් discuss කරා. කියන්නේ සෑහෙන ලොකු දැනුමක් ළමයි අපි ගත්තේ. ඒක හරියටම ගත්තා නම් මම හිතන්නේ ලොකු geometry වල අලුත් බවක් theory වලට. හැබැයි තව ගණන් දෙක තුනක් හතරක් තමන් තනියම papers වල හරි අරගෙන හදලා බලන්න දැන් මට පුළුවන් ද කියන තමන් තනියම ඔට්ටු වෙන්න උත්තරේ පේනකන් දඟලන්න ගානත් එක්ක. හරි. එහෙමයි අපි ගොඩ දා ගන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට මේ ටිකේ එතකොට මේ දවසේ අදයි හිටයි ඇතුළත තව ජියෝමෙට්‍රි ගණන් හතරක්වත් අරන් හදන්න. right. paper 2 එකේ ගණන් ටික. paper 1 nothing. මේවා හදපුවාම ඉතින් ඒවා පට ගාලා උත්තර පේනවා. හරි. paper 1 එකේ යට අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ඔයාලට පුළුවන්. ඒ මට්ටමට උගන්වලා තියෙනවා. ඒතර paper 2 එකේ ගණන් 3-4ක් හදලා practice කරන්න. ඒකට ආසහිතී කෙනෙක්ට අපි කියන්නේ එකපාරම ජියෝමෙට්‍රි ගණන් වලට යන්න හිතෙයි paper 2 එකේ. සමහරව එහෙම හදන්නත් හිතනවා පළවෙනි ගාන විදියට. හරි. ඒ නිසා ආසාවෙන් වැඩ ටික කරන්න. එතකොට අපි මුණ ගැහෙන්නේ අපි schedule එකට අනුව හිත නෙමෙයි කවද්ද බදාදා distance time graph එක discuss කරන්න. ඒකේ theory part එකයි ඉන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්නයි 2018 ආපු ප්‍රශ්නේ තවත් distance time ගැටලු ටිකකුයි. එදා විශේෂත්වය ඔයාලට live ගණන් හදන්නත් අවස්ථාව දෙනවා. එවිලි ගාන දාලා ඒකේ ගණන් එවිලි හදන්න අපි දෙගොල්ලම හදන විදියට යනවා. live session එකක් ඒක ඉදිරින් හදලා නෙමෙයි ඉන්නේ දාට එවිලි session එකට දායක වෙනවා. කොහොමදයි? ඒක distance time එකක් මේ පාරේ ආවොත් එහෙම ඒ ලකුණු ටිකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් මට්ටමට උගන්වනවා සම්පූර්ණයෙන්. හරි. එහෙනම් අපි ආයෙ මොන ගේනින් බදාදා හවස මට මතක විදිහට 8:00 time. හරි. Right. So we'll meet by Wednesday. Thank you very much, students. So we'll meet by Wednesday.